Hi, this is Fred Lybrand. I am here to, teach you. You're in my backyard, and glad you're here. Beautiful weather, really nice day in the San Antonio area. The German Shepherds may mill about. Just ignore them. At any rate, what I want to do is take a moment and just simply go through the 12 secrets. You know, if you are familiar with the writing material we've developed, then you know that there are writing's 12 secrets. What I want to do is go through each and every one of them for a few minutes. This can be a supplement, just a reminder. It's just a few reflective thoughts on what I've experienced as a writer and what I've wrestled through and learned and taught many, many other people. So this is a chance for you to just take a moment, have a few, we almost might want to call them vitamins for your soul, for your writing, and see if it doesn't jar something fresh in you. Hi, this is Fred Lybrand. Welcome to these installments on Writing's 12 Secrets. This is the first secret. In some ways, it's the most really useful to everyone. It's one we include in the 5 free lessons, if we're still offering that. And what we've found is that writers that write in 3 stages, 3 distinct stages, write much easier, much freer, much less fear than those who write in 1. It works like this. I mean, if you just write in 1 stage, I mean, think about it. You're writing a paper, you're writing a book, you're writing a letter, you're writing whatever you're writing, and you're writing it, right, so that when you're through, you're done. Well, you may not notice this, but in order to do that, in order to write so that you're then done, you have to actually write a perfect or a really good or maybe even a great paper, right? Well, this is what gets in your way. Imagine going with that pen, pencil, or typewriter to the paper, and you're going to the paper, but you've got to write something great. All the thoughts, all the sentences, all the grammar, all the punctuation, all the spelling, it needs to be great. Well, then petrify anybody. That's why we teach you that you write in 3 stages. Okay, get help, and make it great. That's the way it goes. Okay, get help, and make it great. When I started tutoring, when I started tutoring students in my home, I began to learn that going through this was strategic. That's why it became really the first lesson, because what I would do is have everyone go around and write a sentence or 2, and then we'd read them out loud. But I gave very specific instructions. It needs to be something that's okay. I said any great sentences, I'm throwing them out. I just want an okay sentence. And we'd read one of any kind. Jane gave a glass of water to John. And I'd say to the class, is that okay? We'd look around, everybody would say, yeah, that's okay. And we kept doing that over and over, and what we began to realize is, writing okay is not too tough. It's writing great that's tough. But if you write okay, and then you get some help, and then you make it great, something magical happens there. Let me just mention a couple more things here. On writing okay, when you're in that process, you need to appreciate why that mindset helps you. I got a doctorate a while back, and I had to do a dissertation, which is a really long paper, 300 plus pages, 600 footnotes, really long paper. When I was trying to write that, I was thinking, God, one of my professors that'll grade it went to Harvard. And I started having that panic. And I sat down and had a talk with myself, and I said, Fred, can you write an okay doctoral dissertation? And the answer was, yes, I can. And so I got started. It actually turned out better than I thought, but then I got in the process of giving myself help. And let me tell you, if you want to give yourself help, there are 2 ways to do it. 1, enlist somebody who will help you, a friend, a parent, a co-worker, it doesn't matter, but someone that can give you feedback and look at it and just say, does this help? And we talk about that later. The other way to do it is go read it aloud. Nothing more powerful, because we're learning to write by ear here, nothing more powerful than you reading to yourself aloud how you've written it and see if that's what you want it to sound like. That's it. 3 stages, right? You want to write okay, you want to get help, and then you come back later tweak things, change them, improve them, you make it great. And let me tell you, this is really important. Books and papers, nothing's ever really finished. They're just abandoned. You can always tweak, you can always improve some. Don't worry about that. Start with okay, get you some help, and then make it great.